Over IRS notice CP53B. You might receive this notice if you requested a direct deposit tax refund when you filed your tax return, and the IRS was not able to deposit it into your bank institution account, but also in a situation where they think there could be a possible identity theft issue. So we're going to walk through this notice. The other day we did a video on a similar notice, CP53A, almost identical to this, except there's no reference to identity theft here in that one. So this one appears that there might be a possibility that someone used your personal information to file your tax return. So we'll walk through this notice and what you can do about it. The first thing we're going to do is talk about the information at the top part of the notice. You'll see the notice number, which is CP53B, the tax year, the notice date, which would be entered as an actual date in month, date, and year format. And then these redacted fields, your social security number, a contact phone number. So you should review this to make sure it's accurate, but you should also pay attention to the notice date. And the reason why is because if there's a specific action that you're expected to take, the notice date is kind of important. It is the basis of any timelines that the IRS may place on you if you want to take an action. In this case, it's not that important because we're talking about a refund that you're owed. But if this becomes a tax bill that you now need to pay, the notice date is very important. On the left-hand side, you'll see, again, redacted, the IRS letterhead address, as well as your taxpayer name and address fields. So if you've recently relocated, you can update your IRS record with your correct address in one of three ways. One, by filing your next tax return, and the IRS will automatically use your new address to update your tax record. But if you're in between tax records or tax return seasons and you may be expecting additional correspondence, then you'll want to update your address a little bit more quickly. So you can either call the IRS at the 800 number that they provided here, which is unfortunately redacted in this video, but you can call, go through the phone tree, and once you verify your information, you can change your address over the phone. Now keep in mind, if your account has been flagged for identity theft, such as in this example, you may need to kind of jump through a couple of hoops here. The third way would be to file your official change of address form, IRS Form 8822 or IRS Form 8822-B for business owners. And that should take about 6 to 8 weeks to update. But what it will do is update your address, which in this case, it looks like you should be expecting additional correspondence. So you should probably update your address on file as quickly as feasible. So let's take a look at what this says. So up here it says we tried to direct deposit your refund, but they couldn't process it. The IRS is looking at your return information, but it's going to take 8 to 10 weeks to verify their review or complete their review and verify your refund. And then here's some additional information. Someone may have used your name and social security number. However, the bank or financial institution usually rejects a variety of reasons, so that is the cause for further research. Now, on the right-hand side, if for some reason you notice other suspicious or unusual activity, then you should contact your financial institution, contact the fraud department at one of the 3 major credit reporting bureaus. You can report to your local police or sheriff's office, and then you can also submit an identity theft affidavit to the IRS. So that's IRS Form 14039. We'll put links in the show notes to resources on IRS forms that we've created for your benefit. So the next steps, basically the IRS will review, related returns to make sure that your tax return is valid. They will either send you a check or they will send you additional correspondence. Both of those would be justification to make sure that you have the correct address on file. Now, if the IRS will say it'll take up to 10 weeks, so don't call ahead of that schedule, but after 10 weeks, you can call and see if the IRS has any updated information. And then there's a little bit of additional information. We're going to click this link right here just to see what, if anything, the IRS has on their website. So pretty much says the same thing up here. There are a couple of frequently asked questions, such as reference to the identity theft affidavit, and then, why would it take up to 10 weeks to receive your refund? Well, the IRS is beholden to make sure that your tax refund isn't diverted somewhere else, whether there's an open audit, whether you're already in middle of bankruptcy, or if there's an account balance due on your account from a different tax year. And then here's a question: can I direct part of my refund into my tax professional's checking or savings account? So this is a hard no. And in fact, this is illegal for a tax professional to set up payment this way. So I'm a tax professional. I can say this with clarity. Basically, it is illegal for a tax professional or a tax preparer to either set up direct deposits so that even if it's their fee going partially into their checking or savings account, that is illegal. You can pay them, but your entire refund needs to go into an account that you designate and that is your own, or your spouse's. It's also illegal for your tax professional to calculate your tax preparation fees based on a percentage of a refund that you should be expecting. So if those are anything that you've had a conversation about with your tax professional, then you definitely need to report that instance to the IRS. And I'll put additional links in the show notes to forms that may be pertinent based on unprofessional behavior from a tax professional. So let's go back to the notice. I think we'll wrap it up here. Again, we'll put links in the show notes to some of the forms, to videos and articles that we've created about some of the forms that might be pertinent to this situation, identity theft resources, how you can manage direct deposit in your account, things of that nature. So if you like our articles, please subscribe to our newsletter. If you like our YouTube videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or if there's another topic that you'd like to see in an upcoming video, please hit me up in the comments section. Thank you very much and have a great day.